Good evening. What up, y'all? What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? Sunday evening, guys. What's happening? Sunday evening, guys. We got a new week upon us, right? We here, guys. I hope you guys had a phenomenal and blessed weekend. As the weekend comes to a close, hope it was everything that you expected it to be, right? Hope you guys had a fantastic weekend. Hope you all are gonna have a fantastic start to your next week, right? If you guys can hear me loud and clear, make sure we get some thumbs up. If you guys can hear me, Mom, Anisha, what's happening? So if you guys can hear me loud and clear, give me some thumbs up to make sure I can, because when I come live, I come with messages, right? I come with them, right? So I want to make sure you guys can hear me loud and clear. Make sure you like and share this video onto your pages, so that way I want to be of value to as many people as I can, right? Life is about adding value to lives, right? Adding value, right? So also I did put in the comments of my website. My website is a link to all my social media platforms, okay? Even YouTube, right? Because I'm going to load this video onto YouTube when I'm done. All of my videos are going to be on YouTube, right? So you can subscribe to my channel on YouTube, right? So my YouTube channel is up and running. So after this video, go to the website that's in the comments. It's www.forexkingd.com. It's going to take you to my page. All my social media platforms are going to be there. You can click on the button. It takes you right there. So make sure you go to my YouTube, which is the last, option on that website, right? You just click to it, takes you right to my page, and you can subscribe to my YouTube page. So a lot of my videos, I don't do a lot of videos on Facebook here anymore, but my videos are going to YouTube, right? YouTube, it reached a wider platform on YouTube, so I'm gearing my stuff onto YouTube. So a lot of people saying, you know what, you really don't go live as much. I don't, because everything I have goes onto YouTube now, right? So, man, it's been an eventful week, right? Eventful week, man. A lot of stuff is going on, man. A lot of stuff. The biggest thing that caught my eye this week was of everything that's going on was the stock market, man. The stock market, man. The stock market really went down, y'all. I mean, it's a lot of lives were actually impacted with the stock market, right? A lot of companies lost a lot of money. A lot of people lost a lot of money in their 401ks, right? With the stock market, right? A lot of, if you have a 401k, I don't know, two rules of thumb. There's a lot of people's like, man, I don't want to check it. Some people say, I'm going to check it, see how much I've lost. But it is what it is. You can't control it. It's just out of control with everything that's going on with everything. Y'all know what's going on. Y'all know what's going on. So you know it's impacting a lot of things, and the stock market was one of the things that it really impacted. A lot of people are pulling and they're pulling for and they're relying on stock market for retirement, right? And if it crashes like that, it impacts a lot of people's ability to retire, right? So that's why it's a big deal. That's what caught my eye, because I'm a type of person, I look at further down the road of retirement, right? Of actually enjoying life and not dreading, which a lot of people now are dreading Monday morning. They're dreading of going back to work, right? So that's what a lot of people are actually dreading right now. Sorry if I'm looking off. I'm trying to look directly. My phone is like sideways. I forget my camera lens is over here. So I'm used for it to be on top. So I'm doing it sideways. So just bear with me if my eyes are going around. I'm just trying to find the camera and everything like that. But I'm a big advocate on retirement, right? Because I say it all the time. Retirement is based on income and not by age, right? And you got to watch things like that in the stock market. I am a trader, right? I am a trader. I am a market trader. Not the trader who I'm, you know what I'm saying. I am a trader when it comes to market in my spare time. Like after work, I trade in the markets. I do. I'm actually a Forex trainer and not necessarily stock market trader, right? And I tell you, a lot of people, when I say I'm a trader, people most know stock markets because it's the most widely known as stock markets, companies and things like that. I chose Forex over stocks, right? Because simple thing. If you don't know the difference between stocks and Forex, I'm gonna give you a crash course right now on the difference between stocks and Forex. Stocks is trading with a company, right? Forex is actually trading. Stocks you're trading with companies, and Forex you're trading with currency. Okay, currency being money. Okay, the world is all gonna do is revolves around money. We know that, right? Not every company revolves around the world, right? Forex is actually a bigger market than stocks, right? There's more money made in Forex than it is stocks, right? And there's a lot of people making money in stocks. A lot of money man made. Look at Wall Street in New York. A lot of money being made in stocks. A lot of money being lost in the stock, especially this past week, right? So I am a Forex trader. I'm Forex and currency, which is money. It's foreign currency pairs. Okay, it's the foreign exchange is what Forex actually stands for. And pretty much, for an example, let's say you go to another country. Let's say you go to Britain, and you go with an English dollar. You have to trade your English dollar for the British pound. Okay, there's an exchange rate there. That is a foreign exchange. Okay, you can actually profit on it. In the Forex exchange is a $6.6 trillion a day business. Okay, it is a huge market. I trade currency. Okay, pretty much your biggest difference is when you're trading stocks, you only make money on stocks if the company stock growth goes up. Okay, you only make money if the stock of a company goes up. For example, let's say you bought into a company's shares for $50 a share, right? You buy $50 a share, and let's say the share, just to make it easy, let's say the stock rose to $100 a share. So you made $50 per share that you own with that company. Okay, so let's say something like what this week would happen, and the stocks went down. Okay, you lose your shares. So let's say you bought that same $50 shares, and now it dropped down to $20 a share. So you just lost $30 a share just because something that you had no control over, an epidemic happened, you lost it. That's what a 401k is doing. Okay, no control over the money or what a company does. Okay, also a company can buy into another company and stocks fall. Stocks can actually rise as with that. So you have no control of what a company does to make the stock goes up and down. Stock market is a huge market, but Forex is a bigger market, right? With the Forex, you actually make money if the market goes up or if it goes down, right? Forex, you can make money if the market goes up or if it goes down. You can profit off. It is a recession-proof market, okay? It is a recession-proof market. And just pretty much just like how stocks went down, a lot of Forex went up, right? And now a lot of Forex pairs went down, but you can profit if it goes up or if it goes down. You can profit off of it, right? And a lot of people they kind of understand stocks. If you understand stocks, you can understand Forex because it's kind of the same platform, right? It's either going to be a bearish market or a bullish market. You may not know what that means, right? A bearish market is where the market is going down. A bullish market is when the market is going up. That's all it means, right? It's recession proof. That's why I chose Forex. It's a skill you got to learn, but so is the stock market. You got to know what your money's doing. You got to know how to read it. But a lot of people are doing stocks. Anybody out there has stocks now. I mean, there's nothing wrong with having stocks in there as well. But I always say never have all your eggs in one basket, right? Never have all your eggs in one basket, because that's just asking for trouble, right? But I personally chose Forex because I like the fact that I can get paid on if the market's going up or down. Okay, that was my choice. I decided on that. Okay, and this goes to my next point. My next point on here is you must use logic over emotion, right? You got to use logic over emotions, right? We make a lot of decisions based off emotions, right? A lot of decisions based off emotions. Okay, a lot of people will say, I don't want to do this because I don't like this, right? I don't think I can do this, so I won't. Guys, those are decisions based off emotions and not logic. Logically, should you do it? Logically, do you need to do it? Those are the decisions you need to be making based off logic, not off emotion, right? When you don't make long-term decisions based off part-time emotion, right? That leads to long-term problems, right? You can't get, I'm trying to make sure I'm gonna say this right. You can't get success by just wanting it, right? I'm gonna say that again. You can't get success by just wanting it, right? That's not enough, man. You can't just want success and you're gonna get it. Just wanting it, it's not enough, right? It's not enough. So I want to make sure you guys can hear me there. Just wanting success is not enough. It's not enough. If you just want success, it's not enough, right? It's not enough. Success comes from work. It comes from hard work. It comes from lots of work, lots of hard work, but it's worth it, right? Your dream should be worth the hard work that it takes to get it, right? So I was watching ESPN. One of the reasons I'm late on here tonight is I was watching ESPN. They were doing the Dwayne Wade story, right? He has a series on there. I forgot what it's called, whatever, but it's a Dwayne Wade story, and what I like about that story is it goes through his struggles. It talks about his struggle, not just his successes. It goes through a struggle. And what I took from that is he's showing everybody you can't get the success without the struggles. A lot of people try to bypass the struggle to get straight to success. But the struggle is part of the process. And you guys know I always say, if you skip the process, you skip the result, right? And so it was showing him that, he came from Chicago. He went to Marquette University, and as a freshman, his then girlfriend got pregnant. So he's a freshman in college, with a baby coming, right? And so his family, well, mainly his sister and things like that, was telling him, maybe you shouldn't play basketball anymore because now you got a baby. Don't play basketball anymore because you got to worry about this kid. You shouldn't be playing basketball when you got a kid, right? This is his own family, right? His sister is telling him this. So just think about it. Dwayne Wade, possibly a Hall of Famer. They told him to stop playing basketball. But he put in the work, and we all know his story after that. And I just took that as a huge, huge, huge blessing, because no one gets success without hard work, okay? No one gets success without consistent hard work, right? Don't skip the process of hard work and be like, you know what? That's too hard. No. If it's hard, do it, right? And the craziest thing, and something else, the craziest thing. So yesterday I was speaking to my older brother, and I didn't realize this until last night, that they no longer offer a retirement plan, the automatic retirement plan for the military. I didn't realize this. The only thing they have is the thrift savings plan, which is like a 401k. for the military. So, most people, you do 20 years and you get what, like 35% of what your rank pay is, and you retire and you get that until you die. Well, unless you're grandfathered in, they don't offer that anymore. For the young soldiers, they don't offer that anymore. It's just thrift savings plan. That's it. So it's no longer you stay in for 25 years and you get 60% of your income. If you just came in after a certain date, you don't even get that. You got to have money in your thrift savings plan, or you don't get nothing. That's all you get, right? That's all you're gonna get, and that's big. So that made me start thinking about what do we got to put forward for ourselves, right? What do we got to set for? So, and what it means is that everybody, no matter what you do, have to get your finances in order, because what happens if you have to stop working, right? What happens if you have to start working? And that came in to fruition with this last couple of weeks with what's going on in the world. If your job shuts down, can you continue your lifestyle? What are you gonna do, right? How could you continue your lifestyle, right? If your job shut down or whatever, if your job shut down, you can't work and you got fired, whatever. If you had to stop working for whatever reason, how can you replace that income? Right? Think about that. What if your job gets sold or the company gets sold or they decide they want to shut down? Whatever reason it is and your job is gone. How do you continue your lifestyle? Right? Are you an asset or are you a liability? Think about that. Like, this is the conversation I had last night with my brother. Like think about this. Like, and I had to sit back and think. He's telling me this. I'm more the outspoken type, and he it just drove something home to me. Are you an asset or are you a liability? Right? For your family. Are you an asset or are you a liability to your family? And I'm gonna talk about what I mean by that. So you got to think about that. Are you an asset or a liability to your family? Are you adding value to your family? Are you adding value? Right? Are you setting your family up for the next generation? Are you setting up for the next generation? Okay? Are you an asset to your kids? Are you helping your kids get to the next level? Just because you struggle does not mean your kids have to. Just because you struggle does not mean your kids have to. Or are you setting them up? Are you giving your kids a ladder or are you digging them a hole? That's something you got to think about. Are you giving your kids a ladder or are you digging them a hole? Because one thing's for sure. When you leave this world, you're going to have your debts. You're going to have all these things gone. So you got to make sure. And this is like life insurance and things like that. You want to make sure you got life insurance. You want to make sure you have your finances in order. You want to make sure you have your debts in control. And make sure you gave your family the knowledge to build on what you have, right? You may build just one step and your kids build the rest of the building. You may just lay the foundation and they finish the rest of the house. But you gotta give them at least a foundation, right? These are things you need to think about. You don't need to think about what's the next episode of Living Hip Hop or when Power coming back on or Empire or when sports coming back on. No, you need to think about if you were to leave this world today, are you an asset or a liability? That's what you need to think about, right? For me, I'm a trader in the world's largest financial market, right? The world's largest market. So that's some things you got to think about. A lot of people don't want to think about real stuff like that. They want to keep their heads in the clouds until they face with it, right? A lot of people can be faced with it real soon, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, with everything that's happening. You never know when your name gets called and you don't wake up the next morning. Be an asset to your family. Don't be a liability, right? Don't be a liability. I don't have kids, right? But I can be an asset to others, right? I don't have kids, but I can be an asset to others, right? See, I aspire to inspire before I expire, right? That's a saying that I love, right? I aspire to inspire before I expire, okay? I want to pass on some of the things that can be that can help you become a total asset to your entire family, right? That's the secret of life. It's not just about your successes. It's how many other people you can make successful. That's what it's about. How many other people you can make successful. Okay? Success is not enough to just want it. It's not enough, right? And we show people how this is possible. We show how it's possible, okay? There's more to success than just wanting it. You got to put in the work. You got to put in the time. You got to put in this consistent time to become successful. But it's all going to be worth it, guys. It's all going to be worth it. I do want to tell you guys, I will upload this on YouTube. If you're watching this on a later date on YouTube, make sure you subscribe to the page. On my website, www.forexkingd.com. If you scroll down to the bottom, you're going to see my YouTube channel. You click on that, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Most all my videos are going to be uploaded onto my YouTube channel. Okay, that website actually has some other stuff in there too, information about Forex and what I'm doing and things like that, right? So I got that on there. I am having my computer worked on this week, so I will not have a webinar. You will see a webinar link in my website. I will not have a webinar this week because of my computer and the shop. I'm getting it overhauled and everything like that. So I will not have a webinar. But to get my next webinar, my webinars are on Tuesdays, but not this Tuesday. It will come back up next Tuesday. I get everything up and rolling, right? I got some other things coming down the pipeline that's going to be phenomenal. Guys, just remember, be an asset. Be an asset, right? Having a job is cool, but don't put all your money and don't put all your hopes in retiring at your job. 401ks crashed last week, guys. 401ks crashed. Use your jobs to finance your dreams. Whatever your dreams is, if it's to own your own restaurant, put the money aside so you got the money to open your restaurant, right? If it's to do whatever, open a bakery, put your money aside from your job until you have enough money to open that bakery, right? Put the money aside for a life insurance policy, right? And don't just get a minimum life insurance policy. Give your family to live off of that, if that is. That's becoming an asset. That's becoming an asset, right? Everybody has the same 24 hours to be great. Don't waste the 24 hours on some other stuff that's not adding value to your family. You need to strive to add value. Strive to add value to others. And strive for them to do the same. Because guys, once you add value to somebody's life, that's more than giving them money. That's more than giving them money, right? A lot of people, and I'm gonna tell you, adding value. When something happens, everybody is quick to do a GoFundMe account. But if you added value to their life and you're an excellent asset, you don't need a GoFundMe account. That's just being all the way real with you guys. That's just being all the way real. You don't need a GoFundMe account if you're an asset, okay? A GoFundMe account is when you became a liability, right? You became a liability. Don't become a liability in your life. Become an asset, okay? Guys, if you have any questions for me, you guys know how to get a hold of me. If you're interested in learning, become a trader. I trade in the Forex market. Inbox me. I can send you some information on what we do and how we do it. right? The market is open now. I don't trade on Sundays. I trade pretty much Monday through Friday. I don't trade on Sundays, but the market is open now. I just look at the market and see how the market is going from my cell phone. And then that'll probably set up the rest of my week of how I know the trend is gonna go. Guys, if you have any questions for me, you know how to get on here. I don't want to tell you guys, the best is yet to come. The best is yet to come. That's just all I can tell you. The best in your life is rest. You haven't seen the best of your life yet. Okay, if you truly believe that, make sure you like and share this video. Share this video if you truly believe that 2020 is going to be your year. It started off kind of rocky, but that's all good. It's not how you start; it's how you finish. Okay, we're about a quarter into the year. Doesn't matter if you didn't start on what you plan to do. Doesn't matter how you start. It matters how you finish. Finish strong. Finish right. And you can do anything you want to do. You can accomplish anything you want to accomplish in life that you put your mind to and you put work to. You can accomplish anything, right? The best is yet to come, guys. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your weekend. Have a fantastic start to your week. Guys, tomorrow's Monday. It's a blessing. See you guys at the top.